Hi, let me ask you, what is Bay al-Salam? Are there Sharia issues that are often associated with Bay al-Salam? Is that issue a problem for our country? Hi, welcome. My name is Siti Norzakirah Binti Mohd Yusof from Group BA2722C. Today, I would like to discuss and tell about the Sharia issues that are often prominent in contemporary applications of Bay al-Salam. To begin with, what is Bay al-Salam? Through the Arabic language, al-Salam, which is the linguistic angel of as-Salaf, means to precede. Bay al-Salam has various definitions from different branches. In the book Al-Fi al-Manhaji al-Mazhab al-Imam al-Shafi, it means to show something that is in the nature of the responsibility related to the word al-Salam. In addition, Bay al-Salam is known as a method involving sale where payment for each item will be paid in cash and delivery of the item is delayed. These serve to assist business such as farmers by paying the price of crops and in advance and assisting in obtaining working capital for the production of goods. Goods will be provided at a time agreed upon by both parties. Okay, let's move on to the issue that often occur in by al-salam. Issues that can be identified are goods that have specific and clear characteristics in detail, such as quality and quantity. Most traders find it difficult to determine the specific characteristic and explain it detail the quantity of good produce. An example that can be highlighted is the issue in the agricultural field. Farmers find it difficult to inform about the quantity and characteristic of a product produced because it is due to the unpredictable weather risk factor. Okay, next is the goods that have been agreed to be delivered. Kudroh al-Taslim. What does this issue mean? Okay, this issue explains about the good that agreed by both parties to be delivered to the seller in a contract that has been determined. However, there is a problem that is Sharia issue in by al-Salam. The seller is difficult and unable to deliver the agreed goods because he has problem in the production of goods or logistic problem. Therefore, the contract will be null and void from the aspect by al-Salam. Finally, the issue discussed is the risk of usury and speculative opportunities that provide very high opportunities. By al-Salam, users are vulnerable to use that contain interest and speculative purpose based on facts. So, every user must always be vigilant with the use so as not to get caught up in usury and losses. Okay, let's move on to next part. Discussion about solution. Every problem and issue definitely has a solution, right? So, the best solution for our first issue is that the goods that are issued need to be given more focus on the specific characteristic of the goods. For example, determining the right size, color, and quantity for the goods that are contract so that the goods issue can be trusted. In addition, the solution for goods that have been explained to be delivered Kudra ala al-Taslim. An item that has been sent by the seller must have a guarantor from any bank or kafalah contract. This can protect and keep the buyer from being cheated in case of danger and loss. The seller who is entrusted must be honest and certain item. The contract has mentioned that the seller must always be honest in making purchase between customer. Okay, so for the last solution, which is the risk of usury and speculative facts. Every buyer needs to ensure that the good purchase must have the characteristic of real good that are based on the contract. For example, agriculture has a contract related to the Bai Al Salam contract. This is because the purpose of agriculture is to help the real economy and not be used as a speculative investment tool. By ensuring that the goods selected or having the characteristic of real good, then it can be avoid riba. So, the conclusion of us this, the concept of Bai al-Salam often occurs in our life without us realizing that the money we receive, the goods that we buy or receive is haram or halal, or the unknowingly riba among the money we hold. Islamic finance, which have practiced by al-Salam since the early day of Islam, has helped our people a lot from falling into losses. In fact, by al-Salam helped Muslims to further improve the economy with Sharia law and become more just to life. I hope you can focus on my presentation. Thank you.